Hey, you got time for a beer? I know I do. Welcome to my show. It's not Thursday, but I do have a new beer here for you. My name's Jake. You can find me at 2jake_69 on Untapped YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. Tell me your stories. I like to hear them. Hopefully you do too, and that's why you keep watching. Just keep watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so that you can keep watching and more people will hear about this, because I like it when there's more people to hear about this. So the beer I've got for you today is Schwarze Tinte. I think it's a collaboration stout. It's a collaboration of two breweries, microbreweries is what it says on Untapped. One is out of Germany and one is out of Austria. So it's going to be fairly traditional. It's 6.2 alcohol by volume. Should be pretty good. We'll see. Let's get this guy going. So this was a Christmas gift from my brother-in-law. So not only did this come over into the United States from Germany, would be my guess, because that's the main brewery that's on here, but also to California and then to Michigan, where I am now. So that's kind of neat. Now, I like dark beers. I like beers that are lighter in alcohol. This one is pretty close on both of those things. I like them with a little bit of fruit in them too, but those are harder to find so far as dark beers go. But I like those. And there's stuff, it says stuff on here, it's all in German. I can't read it. I could try it, but you're not going to understand what it is because I don't understand what it is. Pretty much it just says that stouts are good. You should drink stouts, if I remember correctly from when I looked it up on Google. So it should be traditional stout, which is amazing. I like those. It smells like beer. Huh. It's a lot sweeter than I was expecting it to be. It's closer to a Schwarz beer. I mean, it's what dark means, but like the ones we get here, like around Oktoberfest time, you tend to see these dark beers. Oktoberfest, Schwarz is another one of those ones that you see during that time. It's the darker of the two, I believe. But this is a lot more crackery than what I was expecting. Yeasty. It kind of smells like when you walk into one of those microbreweries that does all of their brewing right there, like in the space that they're using as their tap room. That's what this tastes like, or it tastes like that smell. What does this remind me of? A beer that this reminds me of. I had a dark beer from Frankenmuth Brewing Company in one of the places in Frankenmuth, like in the brewery there. It reminds me of that one. Is there another one? Schwarz beer from, where was that? Founders, I think. Tastes a little bit like this. Does this remind me of a story? The weird thing is mostly I'm just thinking about how nice this would be to have after going old guy surfing with my brother-in-law. Because usually when I'm out there, that's one of the things we do. We go down to Pismo Beach, Pismo Beach Relief Fund. That's where we go surfing. Or, I mean, it's boogie boarding, get the short little boards and the wetsuits and all that stuff, because usually when I go, it's not warm. Well, I mean, for the most part, it's not, like, it's hot outside, but the ocean is not warm. Well, like, I've been in January and I've been in July, and it was pretty much the same. But this would be really good after that. Be really good after that. Actually, I think the last time I went, we did the surfing in the morning, and then we went to a couple of breweries after that, like an hour after that, and like, oh, let's go. It was like the last day I was there. It was nice. Does this remind me of anything else? Actually, it reminds me a little bit of Frankenmuth too. It's been a few years since I've been to the World Festival of Beers, but that's a super fun time. If you ever get a chance to go in Frankenmuth, in Michigan here, there's beers from all over the place. They have different places come in. I tried a beer there from, where was that? They make Magic Hat. Okay, so from there, and they had a beet beer. It was pink, but you know, it had beets in it, so you kind of expect it to be pink. But you know, you see a pink beer and you think that's going to taste like strawberries or something like that. But it didn't. It was rich and earthy, and it was nice. I mean, it was probably a blonde with the beets in it, so it just tasted. I don't want to say dirty because it didn't taste dirty. It kind of did, but like the good kind. Like when you're out running in the fall and they're tilling fields, it smelled like that, like dirt. It was nice. I liked it. That was a long time ago, running in the fall, smelling fields. That was high school, when I decided to do cross country my senior year because I wanted to do something different, and I did, and it was all right. I was not great at it. If I had practiced at it for a while, I might have been better, but I didn't. I just thought that maybe golf would be a thing to do in the fall when I was in high school, when I was younger, because I liked golf. I'm not great at it, but I'm not terrible at it either. I mean, the clubs that I have, pretty much every one of them goes the same distance, so that's probably a problem. But I'm not real big, so I mean, how am I supposed to get enough oomph behind it to make that happen? Not like my cousin, who's like 6'5", and he was a D2 athlete, two-sport athlete. He played baseball and basketball at Northwood. And then why that reminds me of my cousin is that he decided to enter a longest drive tournament kind of thing. Ended up making it to nationals, which were in Vegas, I think, but with just a regular club. Everybody else had sponsors and like specialty clubs to drive farther, or straighter for that matter. And he was just using his off the rack driver and still doing just as well as everybody else. I mean, he wasn't like the best, but he made nationals. It's pretty good. It means he actually beat people. Like, oh, I'm gonna play baseball with a broom handle, and you guys can have all the rest of those things that you got, and I'm still gonna make it to Major League Baseball, just hitting a baseball with a broom handle. Which I'm sure that there are some hitters that could probably still do that. Most of them are going to be younger, and they're going to be faster, and they're going to lay down a lot of bunts, whether they want to or not, because those baseballs will just blow right through that broom handle. This is really good. I'd say that it tastes like another one, and I'd drink another one of these if I had it. Not tonight, but I'd drink another one of them. Should other people try this? Yes, definitely. Would I let other people try this if they wanted to? Absolutely. If I had one. I'm not sure that I do. I might. Oh. Man, Good stuff. Uh-oh. A lot of beer. Not really heavy beer, so that's nice. I've got a quote for you. This one's from Mary Tyler Moore. She was an actress. Everybody loved Mary Tyler Moore, I'm pretty sure. She said, "Pain nourishes courage. You can't be brave if you've only had wonderful things happen to you." So I guess take risks. Sometimes things won't turn out well, but they'll turn out for the most part. If they don't, well, I guess you don't have to worry about that then. But you'll be better for it, I think. Don't forget, you can find me at @tubajake_69 on Untapped, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. Tell me your stories. I like to tell them. Hopefully you like to hear them. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so that everybody else can hear these things too, because I like doing these. It's not like I'm getting paid for it, but I like doing them, so I'm going to keep putting them out there. I'll see you next time when you got time for a beer.